Welcome to the 25th week of Ordinary Time for Liturgy Prep. In the first reading today, we hear that God's thoughts are not like our thoughts, and His ways are not like our ways. And we can definitely see that reflected in the gospel today, where these laborers are hired at different times, and yet they're getting paid the same amount. And one of our knee-jerk reactions might be to say, Lord, that's not fair. Why are you giving them the same amount if they worked more, if they worked harder? Why not give them what is their due? And oftentimes we're looking for justice. We're looking to give one person what is due to them. And I can remember in my own life praying that prayer like, Lord, it's not fair, when I was called to novitiate. And I just remember leaving my family behind and just my friends, my hometown, and just thinking, Lord, this isn't fair. Not everybody has to do this. But then I feel like He was saying to me, with that phrase that He says in the gospel, my friend, I am not cheating you. And I remembered, just all the different people throughout the world who grow up in war-torn areas, who grow up without a family to love. And to really think of the Lord as fair isn't really the right question, because if we really got what was due to us, if it was really just about justice, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, we would each receive one bad thing for each bad thing we do. And so to pray for the Lord's justice doesn't really fully reflect what that actually means for myself or for yourselves. So we can pray that the Lord is merciful, and to recognize that where the Lord is merciful, we should be grateful. We recognize that mercy goes beyond justice. It's not simply giving somebody what's due to them, but it gives even more. It recognizes that you don't have to have anything, but in my love, I choose to give you something. That's what God does with us. He didn't have to call us into the vineyard, but in His mercy He calls. And so if He is generous with others, who are we to really compare what He's doing? Because He's been merciful with us first, simply by asking us to be workers in His vineyard. And so for this week, anytime that we feel like we're being treated unjustly, or there's annoyance, or there's something that we're experiencing where it's not as good as we think it should be, to actually pray that prayer, Lord, your thoughts are not my thoughts, and your ways are not my ways, but let your will be done. Thank you, and God bless you.